Guys will not believe who I found. She don't even need an introduction. It's Bucci Mane! Hi guys! So obviously being here in California, I had to come see her after, I haven't seen her since Germany. And
it's been 14 weeks because I started my prep.
Dude, it's been a long. We're both off season.
Wait, we look so much better than we did in Germany.
No, well I was gonna say no chubby cheeks, but they're still there.
Oh, not really.
They're still there.
That's so funny.
Diet face is not a thing for me, so yeah.
That's okay.
But we're gonna hang out for a bit here. We're about to get some massages because that's what you do when you're dieting and you want to do something fun. Massages, duh. So I'm gonna bring my chicken meal in there and ask them to put it away from me. I haven't seen you guys at all today, but this is how I'm gonna start the video. What better introduction than
hello everybody,
having Miss
welcome
Bucci
to
Mane
Val's
here.
first video today.
Guys, we're here feeling brand freaking new. We just went to Subway, got some Subway drinks. I think you guys have seen that on my vlog before. It's half light lemonade and half Diet Coke. It tastes so bomb together and it's so refreshing.
Amazing.
Right.
Sorry if you don't swear on your channel, but wow.
I'll block it up. Just kidding. Today we break all the rules. We also got a rose. Check this out. Literally, it was, at first I was a little bit like, okay, I don't know what's happening with this massage. She saw tightness in my back and she was like, what is this? You need to go to the doctor. And I was like, it's just tightness. But then she was able to dig right through it. I'm feeling a lot better with my shoulder. It just goes to show that you can't judge a book by its cover. I mean, she knew what she was doing. She just, at first she had some doubts. So I'm feeling a lot better. She was like literally even on top of me, just like digging right in there. She probably weighed as much as both of my legs did. She was so little. She was like this little Asian lady, but she did an awesome job. Super glad that we did that. And now we're gonna head to the beach and probably see you guys there. Oh my god, what is this? I look like an angry bird.
I know.
Literal angry bird. We just got back from the pool. We actually didn't end up going to the beach. We just decided to take it easy.
You know,
Beach is just too much effort.
Yeah.
At this point.
When you're in prep, you can't like make a decision and stick to it for too long.
But we're using our energy wisely and just went to the pool for a little bit. Chilled out, kind of shut off our brains for a bit, and we were both talking about the fact that we can never get our minds off of work, and no matter what we're doing, if we're supposed to be relaxing or not, it's just always work in our minds because you guys know, like, we both work from home, we have our businesses, everything like that, and we constantly want to find ways to be better and improve. And like for me, that's a big struggle. Even when I'm supposed to be relaxing, I constantly think about work. So it was nice to try and be more present when being by the pool, and it's a goal of mine for sure for I guess the rest of the month and the month of August, to just be more present in the moment and try to enjoy the moment, not think about the fact that I have to edit videos or do emails or Instagram or this and that. It's just whatever is happening at that very exact moment.
Yes.
Like my hand gestures. I'll probably get into some work because relaxing was fun and all, but there's stuff that needs to get done, so we're gonna get into that and I will check in with you guys sometime later today. I've only had like 500 calories at this point, so you guys might want to stay tuned for that.
The fact that I have 3 of these Parmesan herb seasonings in my cabinet right now is like, bless you, child.
That's exactly why you guys saw me go to like 4 different stores to get those, because I knew how much they meant to her. So sometimes you just gotta do things for your girl, especially when they're prepping, and you just know the struggle, so you can help someone out. You just gotta do it. I still look like an angry bird, so deal with it. It's 7:15 right now, and I've eaten. How about, that's how bad my macro hoarding. Okay, hold on, I gotta clean this thing. It's a little bit better, but I was gonna tell you guys how many macros I have left, but I have so much left that it's easier for me to tell you guys what I've eaten rather than what I have left. So I've eaten 8 grams of fat, 47 carb, and 46 protein, and it is 7:16 right now. Guys, Houston, we got a problem.
Better be lit.
It is about to be lit. Sushi's gonna happen. That's all I know. That's all I know. Me and Amanda were talking about how I macro hoard, and she doesn't understand how I do it. Because I was like, last time I ate was 11, and then that was before I had my second meal. And she's like, how do you do that? Like, how do you just not eat? And I'm like, I don't know. My body's just used to it, and it's just, that's what happens. Like, your body adapts to whatever you do, and that's why it's so important to make sure that you're doing what works for your body, not someone else's body, because it's gonna respond differently. Obviously, if you're used to eating 6 times a day, you're not going to be able to eat 3 meals in one day. So, do what works for you. Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Let's see if we can make any friends driving. I mean, we are in LA. Say hello. Hello. No? Yeah. That was really awkward. So this is why we're not moving to LA, because people are unfriendly. That's pretty embarrassing. Roll up the window because no one wants to be fun. Put a mileage. Yeah, get it, girl. Woo woo. Yeah. To self, always bring a shaker cup. We're about to head out for some sushi, and I grabbed some jello just because I am feeling pretty hungry. I chugged those aminos, that whole entire 1.5 liter bottle in like 30 seconds. Feeling pretty hungry, so chug that. Gonna have this, and we're about to go walk on the Walk of Fame and then grab some sushi because this tummy needs some feeding. I have way too many macros left and it's way too late, and I definitely don't feel like having 100 grams of carbs in one sitting, so the sushi will be very calorie dense, so I won't have to eat a whole bunch of food like I usually do all at once and be super stuffed, so that'll definitely help, and I'm not complaining because I like sushi. Getting sushi! They are really easy to track, and I can just kind of guesstimate by the pieces. I would get other rolls, but I just don't want to estimate too much, and just the fact that I'm eating out is a big deal to me, being this close to shows. So we're going to stick to California rolls. I'm sure they're good. They never disappoint, so we're going to go with that. Sugar-free mocha, and you know where I got it from? I got it from that same Starbucks that told me that they didn't have it, because me and the guy had a conversation, and earlier today when we went to get Lindsay's drink, I told him that we'd be coming back and asked him if he could make the skinny mocha drink for me, so he did, and then we just went back there and they still had some left because no one gets it, because no one thinks that they have it. So I was able to get my skinny mocha drink twice in one day, making up for all the days that I've been told no. It's 10:10 right now. I have still a lot of macros left after that sushi, so I'm gonna see what I'm gonna eat, probably show you guys that and wrap up the video. Might drag it on to tomorrow and show you guys my leg workout tomorrow, but we'll see. Started off with this because I need a lot of protein. Only had one serving though, because one serving has 6 grams of carbs. Obviously I would rather eat my carbs and other things, and not beef jerky or chicken jerky or whatever this is. But this is gluten-free. It's raised without antibiotics. No added MSG, no preservatives, no added nitrites, made with sea salt. Like I said, gluten-free. So if you're really big into eating organic stuff, this is a really good option. I found it at 7-Eleven. Now it's time to figure out what else I'm gonna eat. So let's dig in. as you guys can see, I decided to hit up Barbell Brigade the next day. It was my first time checking this gym out, and I had heard so many amazing things about it that I decided that I had to go and see it for myself. They had like 10 different squat racks, they had a turf, they had a whole bunch of powerlifting equipment. Obviously, I stuck to the usual stuff that I do, which is squats. And then this workout actually had added sumo deadlifts. Well, it was deadlifts, but I decided to throw in sumos because they're my favorite kind of deadlift. I feel like my main focus right now before I step on stage is my glutes and my hamstrings. So sumo deadlifts will definitely help me improve those areas as much as I can while I'm in a deficit. And I'm just going to go ahead and talk you guys through some of this workout. As you can see here, I'm doing 135 and I did about 10 reps. These were warm-up sets, and then after that I moved on to my working set weight, which was 175 pounds. Before I went into my actual working sets, which I did 3 of for 6 reps, I did 1 rep just to feel out the weight, make sure that everything felt good before I went into the full 6 reps. So I tested that out, and then went ahead and did 6 reps of those. With my squats, I feel like what helps the most is just controlling my breath and making sure that my diaphragm is filled with air to keep my core tight before I go ahead and descend on my squat, and then letting go of the air as I explode up, which really helps me get the weight back up. Another thing is also making sure that my feet are planted on the ground very strongly, that you have a strong stance. And what really helps me from keeping my knees from caving in when the weight is getting heavy and I'm having troubles getting it back up is pretending I'm spreading the floor with my feet, if that makes sense. So those are some tips that might help you guys with your squat, but they're definitely things that have helped me get a stronger, more efficient squat. Following that, I moved on to sumo deadlifts. I did those for 3 sets for 5 reps and 175 pounds, just like my squat. Some tips that I can share with you guys for sumo deadlifts is making sure that you're keeping that barbell as close to your shins as possible, making sure that the chin is always following your chest. So you should never be extending your neck looking up while performing any kind of deadlifts. Another thing that my coach noted last time I performed these was that I wasn't resetting in between reps. And this will just help you get a better grip of the barbell every single time you're going to perform a rep, help you get a good breath in. So just like squats, you want to make sure that you're getting a good breath in on your way up, because this is going to allow you to keep that core tight and make sure that your back isn't taking all the load during the movement. So when you guys see me perform these, you see me stop and then take a deep breath in and bring it right back up. So those are some tips for you guys that have helped me get a better squat and deadlift. If you found that helpful, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. I'm going to let the rest of the footage play because what I did after was just cable kickbacks, which I performed 4 sets of 15 reps, and then I did abs as well, so nothing too much to explain there. So I'll let that play for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the footage. Thank you for watching. Alright you guys, so just wrapped up my workout at Barbell Brigade. I can't say it. Brigade. Barbell Brigade. Barbell Brigade. There we go, I just cut that out. I had a wicked workout, honestly. Everything I've heard about it was exactly what it was. Such a deadly gym. They were super friendly, a super friendly atmosphere. It was motivating to just like be in there. They had like 15 different squat racks. Honestly, I was in heaven, and just another reason to move to America. So I'm gonna close off the vlog right now. I'm gonna have to deal with this all day, by the way. They're testing the alarm, so the one day I choose to stay in to work. this happens. I'm gonna close off the vlog right now. I hope you guys enjoyed all the footage. If you did, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my content, then make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave. And if you have any comments for me, if you've been to Barbell Brigade before, anything, let me know down below. See you guys next vlog.